All right, Dave, thanks a lot. It's good news to hear that it was no serious injuries in that spill. So sometimes they look a lot worse, but these jockeys, very tough. And I got to think, I mean, people think about hockey.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
It's a tough sport. I think it's probably the toughest sport there is.
It's the only sport where an ambulance literally chases you the entire time. I mean, if that doesn't explain it right there, I don't know what else does.
Yeah, and we saw young Joe Talamo earlier, had his first Derby mount this year after that heartbreak last year, and even though it didn't work out well for him, I think 19th in the Kentucky Derby, just the experience alone had to feel pretty amazing.
He still came back with a smile on his face, was happy to have been a competitor. The track condition that day not favorable for his horse, for Sydney's Candy, but I'm sure Joe Talamo will have many more opportunities to ride the Kentucky Derby.
All right, he's going to have an opportunity to win this 8th race as well coming up, and if he does, he's going to knock me out. You actually like my pick coming up, right? We agree?
We agree.
In this final race?
I like the 10 horse a lot. I actually made that one my top pick in race number 8, Flyboy. Big class dropper for Doug O'Neill. Blinkers go on today, and Rafael Bejarano will be aboard.
All right, this race, let me peek, coming up in about, well, we got plenty of time. We got about 19 minutes, but right now, this 10, it's getting hammered, even money. We'll have the push parade coming up in a moment. Let's give you prices, though, from the 7th. And
yeah, it was the 4-horse Spirit of Cochise on top. Joel Rosario, Greg Wolf, nice job to be alive in this late double. Moving forward, $7.20. Brent Hurst was second. Hewitt's was third. It was 4, 6, 5, 2 in the 7th.
Yeah, I felt like I had such a good handle on that race. I took 5 out of 6. 18 minutes away from the final race on the card. 5.5 furlongs here. 25 maiden claimer. A couple of scratches here. The 5 is out, the 8 and the 15, but a couple of also eligibles do make it into the race.
Yeah, and some big prices on horses that, you know, could have a chance in here. Flyboy is even money. Of course, he is your favorite, but we talked about some others. The 11, Slew City Gold, would not surprise me at all. Second off the layup with some big works coming in.
All right, we've got a rider change as well in the 13. Hitters last out, Luis Medina is on board. So 18 minutes away from race number 8. Dave Weaver, let's check in at Los Alamitos.
The 6 horse is not cooperating at all with the gate crew, and they were able to keep the 6 in line here. I thought he, for a second there,
that was a great job. Loose. It looked like that one was getting away.
I agree, but she wants no part of going to the gate, but she eventually does. You saw the starter there, John Baker, kind of in behind. He'll put his hand up, try and get the horse just realize that, hey, I'm back here. Why don't you just go into the gate, and then your rider, Eduardo Nicasio, can climb aboard, and you can run down the racetrack. It's her first start. These are like kindergarten students. They're 2-year-olds that have never raced before, and it's a learning process. Sometimes they know what they're doing. Sometimes they don't, but you always have to give them the benefit of the doubt first time out. That's why the horses that have raced, like the 4 and the 8, do have every right to improve.
Hey, this 9 deserving of even money right now?
No, I didn't think this horse would be even money. Ed Burgart is the best in the business at putting a horse on the morning line what it's going to be at post time. He didn't even think that she would be the favorite. He had her at 3-1 in the morning line, and she's at even money. So I think this is just maybe a couple of different people that are pounding the windows hard. Morning line favorite.
Yeah, Don Farias trains this 9, who's moving in right now.
Yeah, Greg, the morning line favorite was the 2 Hera Bound for those strong connections of trainer Paul Jones and jockey Ramon Sanchez. They won 5 races. Well, Paul Jones himself won 5 races on Sunday night here at Los Al. Ramon Sanchez was aboard for a lot of those winners. So they're heating up at the right time here, and they have the second choice at 2-1. We're just about ready for a start. As soon as the 10 Pieces Fire Walker goes in, we'll be set. Here's Ed Burgart.
Away they go. And Fearless in first. Got off to a beautiful start on the extreme outside of Roses for Pauline. Lady Mimosa is trying to rally on as well as Fearless in first. Lady Mimosa is coming on gamely as Fearless in first is going to have to contain Lady Mimosa. Lady Mimosa is up to win over Fearless in first. Roses for Pauline, and she's a Shai Shahela photo for third.
All right, well, we have our late double, or second half of our late double, coming up in about 12 minutes. But we have time to check in once again with the very energetic Tim Bader. Tim, what do you got for us?
Hanging out.
You know it is.
Hey, we are here with the segment that's called Cheap Dates. What better place to bring your significant other than to the races at Hollywood Park? Friday night, we have Sam and we have Claire. Now, Claire, this question is directed to you. How many dates have you been on with Sam?
This is our second date, actually.
And how's it going?
It's going pretty well. I'm winning. So that counts.
That is awesome because I'm running second everywhere. Sam, why did you bring Claire to Hollywood Park?
Claire mentioned that she likes animals, and the zoo does not allow you to drink, which just seems unfair. So we came here.
Well, Claire says that she's winning. Do you think maybe he's gonna get lucky?
I don't know. I think the stars.
I'm talking about the races! Just the races, Claire! Well, listen, you guys are a lovely, lovely couple. I hope you enjoy Berlin tonight. I hope you win this last race, and we will see you guys, I hope, again here at Hollywood Park.
He looked a little nervous, didn't he?
Well, he's on his second date, and I like that he listened. She likes animals. He thought he'd get a little alcohol involved, and apparently you can't drink at the zoo. I never knew that. I guess you can't. Why not the races?
That would help attendance at the zoo so much if they served
I'm
alcohol
totally
there.
Chuck Woolery. I am totally Chuck Woolery. Love connection right here,
Tim.
Hollywood Park.
Tim, ask him where the third date's going to be.
Oh, you know what? They're queuing me in here. Where is the third date going to be? Sam, this one's for you.
An animal shelter.
I can only hope. I can only hope.
Or Haiti, rescuing children.
Oh my God, yes. Yes, please.
I'm losing control.
This guy's playing the game
love
You guys
really
are
it.
good,
very
isn't he?
cute Christians.
Right?
Very cute Christians. What is hot? Hot.
Oh, yeah. Woo! He just hit a home run
Claire is a bold lady.
on a second
about it.
date.
Chuck Woolery is right. Tim Bader, we'll see you in 2 and 2, my friend.
There's a winner.
Very nice. Very
All right,
nice.
guys. I'm gonna buy it.
Tim is helping love happen. See what happens? You come out to the racetrack on a Friday night, and the world of possibilities just open up to you.
Well, I don't know how many guys would be lining up to date Claire. Woo.
She's a cutie.
Yeah. Between her and the Pick 4 Posse girls, it's a good night so far.
I'm the luckiest guy here, though.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
Yeah.
Too nice to me.
It's true. Wow, love at the racetrack. We'll see if they can have a couple winners too. We're gonna try. Do you think I'm gonna bring this thing home?
I think you can. I mean,
right.
you've got the single, you've got a heavy favorite. I'm going to wish you the luck here because none of the rest of us are alive, so hopefully you can do it, Greg.
What do I got here? 6 to 5
You've
right now.
still got time. We've got 9 minutes to post until our 8th race on the card, so hopefully you played that late double, and hopefully some of you out there are alive as well. We need to step aside for a quick timeout here on the late double. When we come back, it's a new segment. It's called Me and You.
You and me?
No, me and you, meaning Michelle Yu.
Us?
No. Believe it or not, Michelle Yu is actually going to get the late double logo tattooed on her.
Oh.
She's all about the new show. We've also got a trivia question for you tonight. For everybody out there, here is the trivia question. And Michelle, I want to ask you, Calvin Burrell won his 3rd Kentucky Derby in the past 4 years aboard Super Saver this past weekend. Who was Calvin's very first mount in the Kentucky Derby? Michelle, any idea?
Can I phone a friend?
You cannot phone Calvin Burrell if that's what you mean.
What about Lisa? Does
You
that count?
cannot phone his wife either. No.
Is there a multiple choice?
No. We'll come back with the answer to our trivia question this
Phone
evening.
Kenny McPeak. Hint, hint, hint.
We'll be right back. Stay with us on the late double. Little Rihanna, maybe not the Lady Gaga for Greg Wolf, but we're back here on the late double. Here's one more look at our trivia question. We asked you out there who was Calvin Burrell's first mount in the Kentucky Derby. Of course, Calvin Burrell, the winner aboard Super Saver this past weekend. And our answer is, I didn't know this one, Rockamundo. In 1993,
I bet him.
finished 17th.
Bet him in that race.
No, you didn't. You're completely making that up.
Keyed him into Superfecta. No, I
I
didn't.
wasn't even old enough to bet in 93.
I did not know Rockamundo. By the way, I'm so jealous of Matt Kemp.
Right.
Dating Rihanna.
I know.
Oh.
Well, but he's taken a little heat recently. I mean, life isn't all easy for
It
Matt
would affect
Kemp
my
right
game
now.
too if I was dating Rihanna. I'd want to get home and
It was the whole Tony
quit playing
Romo,
baseball.
Jessica Simpson thing.
Yeah, got a good point.